I came back to prison in 2014, and I did mention earlier that I was selling spice in Stamford Hill in 2010. It wasn't then what it became. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was smoking spice in 2010 because I was in open prison and all my friends were smoking it, and we used to sit around and play kaluki and smoke spice, and we were fully functioning. It was not an issue at all. It was kind of like having a smoke of very lightweight African green. And then when I came back in 2014, wow, everything had changed, and it was taking people out of the game in a really kind of almost terrifying way, really. And it was a shock to see. And it didn't discriminate at all. There were 50-year-old, 60-year-old people smoking around me and just literally flopping on the floor and crawling on their hands and knees, and they didn't know whether it was Wednesday or Wembley. It was a shock.
What was the most dangerous behaviour you saw on it?
Well, there's one thing that, it was kind of dangerous. There was a guy, when I was a biohazard cleaner, he smoked spice. I was told it was for the first time ever. He was 30. He was getting close to finishing his relatively short sentence. He had a young baby waiting for him with his girlfriend, and he lost his mind and it never came back. And I used to have to go and clean up after him in healthcare in Highdown, where he was there for probably about 3 months, smashing his cell to pieces every day, covering the cell in his own feces, eating his own feces, eating his prison mattress. It was a shock, and it actually really upset me at times, because he had moments where he came out of it, and you kind of think, oh, it could be a miracle almost, and then he was gone again. And one of those moments where he was okay, I was in healthcare doing a clean, and they had to carry him to shower him and undress him and dress him, and then he was kind of okay. When they brought him out of the showers, they were drying him and dressing him, looking after him, and he was fine. And then he just suddenly got it into his head that they said they were going to kill his granddad, and he just melted, and he was crying and kind of curled up in a fetal position on the floor, and it brought tears to my eyes, because I thought, this guy's never going to come back from this.
I kill you! Knife and the cosh and all that, like, yeah! And he's looking at me, and we went white, and then he was gone, like.
What is it about a tough guy that fascinates us?
Imagine I'm hearing that, I'm thinking, I'm not going down today. If I go down today, I'm dead.
We're bringing you the very best of our interviews with Britain's hardest men.
They made the mistake of bringing billy clubs, iron bars and knives to a gunfight.
No Rules Fighter Bash, Stephen the Devil French, and my best friend, Wild Man. Over 2 hours of terrifying tales of punch-ups, stabbings.
That's what happens in that world. You leave people long enough, they get enough rope train themselves.
Attempted murders and exceptional all-round hardness. This film is available to rent or own on Amazon or Vimeo. Plus, the first 30 customers to order this film get a 30% discount on any Vimeo order. Click the link below to see if you're one of the lucky ones. This film will drop your jaw like a punch from the hard men we talk to. So why not order your copy today? If you're looking for a gift, my new book, Sit Downs with Gangsters, is available worldwide on Amazon. We've interviewed over 1,000 people now, and we selected 10 of the hardest hitting stories to go in this book. Each chapter features the story of one of our podcast guests. Those stories are Shane Taylor, Knife Maniac's Redemption; John Elite, Mafia Hitman for the Gambino crime family; Joey Barnett, 35 years in UK prison; Ian Blink MacDonald, £6 million bank robber; Chet Sandu, Asian smuggler in Spanish Supermax; John Lawson, the hit team commander; David Macmillan, international smuggler's Thai death row prison escape; John Abbott, San Quentin prison shootout and escape; Michael Francis, Colombo crime family capo portrayed in Goodfellas; and Wildman, English enforcer in Arizona prison. Link in description box on YouTube, available worldwide on Amazon. Also, my next book, Untouchable Jimmy Savile, is getting published in December 2023. So check that out as well. It will be available worldwide on Amazon. Thank you for listening. Cheers.